Hi everyone! Today I'm going to tell you another story of mine. It's called The Lost Mice. One winter night, the prince led me out to the balcony. "I have a surprise for you," he said. He pointed to a pink box on the bench. I lifted out a beautiful coat out of the box. "Oh, it's simply lovely!" I exclaimed. "Thank you." The next morning, I showed my coat to Susie the mouse. "Isn't the prince kind to me?" I said. "Nice, nice!" Susie nodded and nuzzled the warm coat. I didn't notice that Susie was shivering. Although the room was warm, the mice had just come from the attic, which was very cold. Then Gus and Jacques scampered up onto my dressing table. They were cold too. "Cinderella! Cinderella!" they called. I didn't even hear them as I rushed off to meet the prince. Soon several more mice came in. They all sat in front of the fire until their teeth stopped chattering. They hoped I would let them stay in my warm room. The new housekeeper arrived to clean the room. When she saw the mice, she shooed them away. "Mice don't belong in the castle. Now get out!" The housekeeper was the reason the mice stayed in the cold attic the day before. They were frightened of her. The mice scrambled back to the attic, not knowing where else to go. "Brr," Gus sighed. "They needed my help." Suddenly, wham! The gardener opened the attic door. Before the mice knew what was happening, they were in cages. "Now take them far away so they never return," the housekeeper said. Meanwhile, me and the prince were strolling the castle grounds. "Let's go to the stables," I said suddenly. "We can say hello to the horses." "And maybe take a ride?" the prince asked hopefully. "Lovely idea," I replied. Soon me and the prince were riding through the countryside near the castle. They saw the gardener in front of one of the fields. "Hello!" shouted the prince. But the gardener didn't seem to hear. "That was odd," the prince remarked. The gardener had been letting the mice go, but he was worried that it would be too cold for them outside. "Now, don't mention this to the housekeeper," he told his friends, "but I'm going to bring these poor mice to the stables." He took the mice to their new home and even fed them. The mice nestled together in the barn, but as night approached, it got colder. Luckily, the horses were very friendly. They told the mice to snuggle in their manes to keep warm. "That's nice," Gus said as he drifted off to sleep. Meanwhile, I was very concerned. I hadn't been able to find the mice anywhere. I was still searching for the mice when I ran into the prince. "Why, hello," the prince said cheerfully. "Are you looking for the same person I am?" "Why, no," I said. "I'm looking for the mice." "Ah," said the prince. "I'm looking for our new housekeeper. Apparently she threw the mice out of the castle today. She thought they were dirty." "Oh, no," I cried. "They're not dirty. They'll freeze outside." "Don't worry, my dear. The mice have found a new friend." The prince told me what the gardener had done. Together, me and the prince went to the stables. We thanked the gardener. then awakened the mice. "Cinderella! Cinderella!" the mice shouted. A few nights later, there was a grand ball, and with the gardener as the guest of honor. The housekeeper had been assigned to the kitchen. She would not be bothering the mice again. Meanwhile, the mice celebrated with a banquet of their own. They were glad to be in the warm ballroom with their friend. Thank you for listening to The Lost Mice. Madeline will be joining you next time.